Good evening. At this very moment, more than 24 million children live without fathers in their lives. Father absence isn't just one issue, it's many. Father absence is a crisis for these children and for our nation. Children with involved, responsible, committed fathers do better on average than children who grew up without their fathers. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 69.1% of families with children under the age of 18 have a working mother. So, in one study, there's called the second shift. The second shift is when a woman finishes her full-time paid of work, a mother, and then works on family and home responsibilities. So that means 69.1% of women are doing their normal 9 to 5 or maybe 3 to 11 job, and then they come home and they work with their family and they take care of their home responsibilities. That's their second shift. So they work a first and a second shift. So as a facilitator for building a winning team workshop, I'm going to share 5 consistent insights what moms really want and need from dad. So we're going to start with number 1. Communicate effectively. So work on your communication with the mother of your child. Create a safe environment for you to communicate. Create mutual respect and mutual purpose when you're communicating with the mother. So what I mean by that is you definitely do not want to having a safe environment does not mean criticizing, demeaning the mother. You are not going to get a good response. You're going to get more of an argument rather than a mutual purpose and a mutual respect from that person that you're speaking to. So speak to the mom with respect, come with calmness, make sure that you are don't be emotional, don't overreact. Speak with the mom out of mutual purpose and mutual respect. So again, communicate effectively. Number 2, help with the day-to-day. So if you're in the house with the mom that you are parenting with, you're married. So that means transportation, school, doctor visits, team events, after school events, trips, and help with the household chores, help with transportation for the kids, help with the bedtime routine. If you are co-parenting, help with transportation also, school events, conference, after school events, and school trips. To help keep track of pickups, appointments, and school events, use an online program or an app. Even Google Calendar. A lot of that who have Android, we have Google Calendar. We can put this on our calendar if that does the trick. It also helps that both parents, say for example, are on school and email list. So I'm saying get involved with the day-to-day. This actually helps mom because sometimes mom is trying to do it all. So get on board for the day-to-day. Number 3, establish a routine between the mother to develop consistency for the children. Kids thrive on consistency. When they don't get that consistency, it finds them being anxious and it causes stress on kids. Believe it or not, kids have their own stress. The more parents keep with predetermined schedules, the less anxious your child is. Discuss your schedules with one another. So feedback, if you're in the same house, you're talking about, hey, I work these days, you work these days, these are my hours, this is how we're going to work as far as put those kids on that schedule based on your work schedule. Put together a calendar. You as a dad may be the only one able to drop off at school, while mom is the only one that picks them up. Mom can drop them off at a class that they're taking and you pick up the child. If you are co-parent, deciding what days the kids are with you and what days are the kids are with the mom. Stay consistent, stay on this schedule because this helps, again, mom kids from being anxious. So with this one, which is number 3, establish a routine. Number 4, disagree in private. I can't stress that enough. You definitely do not want to be disrespectful one to one another, yell at one another, criticize one another in front of the kids. The breakfast table with all of you at the table is not the time to tell the mother of your child that she's not doing something right as far as kids. That is not the time to do. It's not to argue over rules or decisions you made affecting the kid. In a co-parenting situation, never insult the ex in front of the kids. Schedule parent dates. And I don't mean you actually got to go on a date with them. Put together some time that you both can discuss how you want to go forward as far as the kid. And guess what? Both of you are not going to do the same thing in each of your households, but you need to agree on critical issues on how you're going to stand as a team in front of your kids. And it's important that you are a team in front of your kids. Because guess what? Our kids are very smart. They're human. They can figure out who will give in and who will not give in. Be a united front in front of your kids. This is a sign of a healthy parent or co-parenting relationship. Parents who work together well and it's very healthy. So it's very healthy for when parents collaborate and work together well. So you may have different parenting styles. Again, you do have to agree on critical issues, but you're not going to have the same parenting style. If you have a disagreement, deal with it in private. And if the children and mom see dad, they're loving and supportive to one another, it makes them feel more secure. Don't put the kids in the middle of your disagreement. And when you're co-parenting, when you come up to pick your kids up, that is not the time for you and the mom to air out your grievances. Again, you want to do this in private. Disagree in private. My last point, number 5, avoid being the Disneyland dad. Okay, you the fun dad. You make it all happen. You make them laugh. You bring the joy. You the fun one. They don't have to do their homework. All they need to do is come and just have fun with you. That's not the dad you want to be. You want to be the dad who also helps with homework, who helps with those difficult decisions as far as mom. Mom does not want to help with the homework, help with the chores, do all the extracurricular activities, and then dad just gets to have fun, go to Great America, go to Cedar Rapids, go to Disneyland. So mom she wants to also not have that on it. She doesn't want to be the bad guy all the time. Also, stand united with the mom when it is time for situations like that. And take on the tasks that are more difficult. And also indulge your children in boring and mundane tasks like cleaning up, doing their homework. Give them extra things to do so they'll know that it's not just Disneyland with dad. And I just want to say it's all about the kids and not about you or your ex. It's not about how you guys are feeling. It's all in the best interest of the child. So these are some of the things that we discussed with our Build a Winning Team workshop. These are some of the things we discussed with the mothers for the Building a Winning Team workshop. I have another workshop starting March 7th, 2023, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So if you want any moms to, we're going to include that link in the chat so you can invite other moms that might be interested in our Building a Winning Team workshop. And just to circle back again, my 5 points the insights are: communicate effectively, help with day-to-day, establish a routine between you and the mother to develop consistency for the child, disagree in private, and my last one, avoid being the Disneyland dad. I want to thank you all. It's been if you have any questions, please let me know. But I want to thank you all for coming to Dad Talk.